Russell Westbrook is clearly one of the two best players for Oklahoma City, but he had an uneven couple of games at the end of the Denver series. And in this game, more turnovers than assists in game one. What is the formula for him in terms of when to distribute, when to be aggressive in shooting the ball?
I think slow down, also watch film, understand how you can beat them without your speed and athleticism, understand the game, understand pace. I think for him, and what can slow him down is start to get on the post and make the plays. He's athletic enough, and then from that position, we'll slow him down. Also, he has to understand it can't be unforced turnovers. You have to control the pace of the game. Also, make sure you get other guys involved, especially when James Harden comes in the game. Try to force feed him because he is a two guard that's just not a shooter. He can facilitate as well and also get the basketball back out to Russell.
Yeah, I would say Russell's a little bit out of sorts, but to lump on top of Russell Westbrook at this time is not appropriate. I think the Thunder defense needs to take a lot of criticism in this game. You give up 113 points to the Memphis Grizzlies. They're having all kinds of problems defensively, and I think it's because you shift from a series where it was wide open against the Denver Nuggets, where they shot tons of three-pointers, to a team that's going to score in the paint. And so they have to look at this film and after this first game really assess what they need to do to stop a team that scores in the interior. So it's more of a defensive problem, not so much a Russell Westbrook problem. I agree with Smitty on some of those points, but lumping on Russell and his play.
I don't think I'm lumping on
No,
him. The biggest
you're not.
thing is I think when you look at a point guard taking this many shots, 23 and 30, you got to address it.
I agree, and it's not they were lumping. I know a lot of people have been critical about Russell's play, but in this game in particular, he didn't give up 113 points. I mean, defensively is where the Thunder need to flip the switch around and get off Denver and move on to what they're doing with Memphis.
And 113 points is not typical for the Memphis Grizzlies by any stretch of the imagination. But if you like old school basketball,
I do.
This is your team. The Grizzlies are an inside-out team. They're going to pound you as long as they can.
They could be an inside-in team. I mean, that's how much they play with these two guys.
True.
It's an inside-in team.
Inside further in, even further in. They'll try to take a 2-0 lead when this series resumes on Tuesday evening. You'll see it on TNT at 9:30 Eastern Time. The Memphis Grizzlies are on a roll.